Hey everybody, David here from multitool.org. Today we'll be taking a look at the GiantMouse Jutland. This is the slip joint variation. The Jutland was originally a hunting knife developed by GiantMouse, fairly good size, larger than the slip joint version here. And they decided to turn it into a compact slip joint. The materials and size and all that good stuff. It has an overall length of 6.45 inches, a weight of 3.8. The main blade, the only blade, is 2.65 inches. The blade has a thickness of 0.123. Handle length is 3.8. I'm not sure if I said that already. 6.45 long. So, the handle is brass, and the blade is S90V. It is a traditional slip joint, which means there's no locking mechanism. It uses a back spring to actuate the blade open and closed, and there's a half stop at the 90-degree position, and, 45 position. That's 90 degrees. So I want to do more slip joint reviews. I do a lot of one-hand opening folders and stuff. And I mean, slip joints are our heritage. It is where we came from to get to where we are today. Fixed blades and slip joints were what built many countries. There's slip joints and friction folders in variably every area of the world. And so I want to honor that by doing more slip joints. So the brass handle, the knife itself, I mean, it's 3.8. With the blade, that's 2.65. That's a little more than an ounce per inch. Usually when they do knife weight comparisons, they usually say an ounce for every inch of knife. And this one tips a little bit more, but it's because it's brass handle, so it's definitely got some heft to it. I do like that they have milled out some pockets on the inside to reduce weight, and they also have this fantastic pattern that they have milled in the surface. It's not as aggressive as like the micro milling you see on some concept knives, or the Vicino review I did a little while back, which has some pretty aggressive diagonal milling. This is very subtle, very, very nice. We'll see if we can do a zoom in. Maybe you can see in there the pockets that are milled out on the inside. Aluminum, not aluminum, excuse me, brass. Can't think straight today, can I? But I like it. I was gonna say, if I tip it just right, you can see where they engraved the logo, probably laser etched on the inside of the handle. Unless you really look for it, you can't see it. Like a little like hidden treasure or whatever. The clip, even though it's a slip joint, they decided to put a clip on it. It is a wire clip like GiantMouse knives is known to do with most of their line. The great thing about wire clips are if they bend out by you catching them on something, you can bend them back pretty easy. And the best thing of all is they have a tendency not to jack up your pants pockets. So those who treasure their pants pockets and don't want to have them frayed, get yourself a GiantMouse. I like the bit of jimping on the rear here, on the back end of the knife, as well as the top of the handle here on the rear. So whenever it's in the open position and is locked against my palm, those two bits will grab the inside of my palm right there, and that definitely adds a little bit of extra traction. The jimping on the spine is also in a good natural place where my thumb lands. A lot of GiantMouse knives, I find that the jimping's a little far forward, but in the slip joint version, it lands perfectly. I like that. The snap itself on the slip joint, the walk and talk, very loud. So you can tell it's got some snap to it. It's got a thumb notch for, I have a hard time grabbing that. And I think it's because the pull, and I don't know how to measure pull on slip joints. I got to do some research, I guess you'd say. But if I'd say, what, a 6 maybe, and trying to pull it from this point that's close to the pivot, it just feels like it's a little difficult. I just grab the blade and just pull on it. I find that to be easier than trying to use the nail nick. The nail nick is there for visuals more than actuation of the blade. The blade itself, it being S90V, this is the first knife I've had in S90V, and it has amazing edge retention. I like it's a high flat grind, nice little swedge on it. It cuts really well, sharpens up really easy, but don't have to go back to stone as often because of the better edge retention. Really love the design. I like that clip point blade. It's nice to see a blade that you see in a hunting knife and a little pocket knife. You usually see a blade similar to this on like a trapper knife, slip joint variation, of course. It's not pinned together construction like you would see on like a case knife or any others. It is looks like T8s all around, so that's cool. It's got a lanyard hole in the back if you want to put a lanyard through it. I think putting a brass bead on it would be kind of sick. It would look good. Only one other thing I want to say is because it is brass, brass being a little on the softer side, I only dropped it one time by accident, slipped out, and you can see some marring a little here and there where she took a scuff along the asphalt, but other than that, it's held up well. It's a nice blade. I like her. So there you go, little walk around the GiantMouse Jutland Slipjoint in brass and S90V.